The pre-Derby super sale at Crossroad Q's is officially in full swing right now, and we're going to kick off the pre-Derby sale with these three brand new custom-made Douglas Moore wrapless Q's that are sensational. Let me give you a little sneak peek at what we're offering here. And if you can't tell already, each of these Q's are not only sale priced for a couple $100 lower than they would normally go for based upon the wood, the material, and the playability, but they come with a carbon fiber along with the maple to make this an exceptional deal. Douglas Moore is no stranger to our page, our business, or the billiard community, of course. Those of you that follow our business, you know that we have the privilege of being Doug's exclusive online dealer. Now, if you're fortunate enough to live near Doug and you've known him for a long time, you might be able to get him to make you something. But if not, all of his Q's run right through our hands here at Crossroad Q's. We have a great working relationship. Doug makes them and we sell them. And boy, do they sell fast. I'm going to tell you the details about these, but I want you to know that the price is set at only $1,075 plus shipping. And that's with a 12.9 Douglas Moore custom carbon fiber and a maple. This is like a $1,400 value, which still is a good deal. But Doug says, hey, the Derby's coming up. The Derby is Doug's favorite tournament to go to because he lives in southern Indiana. The Derby City, of course, is in Indiana near Louisville. And normally Doug will show up at the Derby. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it this year. But he says, Eddie, I want you to run a special on these Q's and I want them sold fast. So he's made them and here you go. So only $1,075 plus shipping. These are going to fly off the table. Those of you that follow my page, you know that when Doug makes a batch of Q's and we put them up, they don't last because you just get so much bang for your buck. If you're paying with a credit card, there's going to be a fee on top of that. And also the shipping, there is absolutely no room. $1,075 is a steal when you look at what you're getting right here. So number one, okay, this is highly figured curly maple up front and on the back. And by the way, something else special about each of these Q's that really, really, really makes them play good, these are fully cored with Purple Heart. Now, Doug has recently gotten into that. He's always cored his Q's, but using Purple Heart makes them have such a consistent hit. It makes them play phenomenal. It helps with the balance. It helps with the stability and the durability. These are fully cored with Purple Heart. There's no A-joint in these Q's. That's one less area that you can have a problem. A lot of times when Q's over a long period of time move, you can ask any Q maker, they will tend to move in that A-joint connection area. Okay, so again, fully cored with Purple Heart. And boy, does Purple Heart play good. For those of you that are new to the world of custom Q's, when you core a Q, you can control the weight, you can control the balance, you can control the hit, and it promotes excellent playability. A lot of people core with maple. A lot of people core with different types of woods. The Purple Heart core, and you can see it underneath right there, that I guarantee you, money back guarantee, promotes a fantastic quality of hit, and it makes for really good playability. So there you go, okay? That's one of Doug's secret sauces, but he did tell me that I could share that because he's pumped up. A lot of times guys will core part of the way, and then there'll be an A-joint connection. These are fully cored, and man, oh man, oh man, are they going to play good. I can guarantee you that. The last Q that I got here that was fully cored, I didn't even want to sell it. I sold it, and I still regret it. So somebody needs to jump on these. If you're smart, you'll just buy them all. So number one, this is the heaviest of the 3 cues, and it's forward balanced. This is 15.7 ounces on the butt. Highly figured curly maple up front, highly figured curly maple on the back. Look at that slick handle. I'm telling you, I'm selling these cues too cheap. I should be at $1,300 to $1,500 just based on the wood, but I'm being obedient. Doug says, let them go for a pre-derby super sale price. That is stained and stabilized Maple Burl. Let's just call that a blue slick handle. There you go. You've got a copper pin up top. Again, cord with Purple Heart. That's Q4 material at the joint. 12.9, that's a 3.6 ounce carbon fiber. 12.9 on the millimeter. And then you've got a 12.75 maple shaft. There you go, number one. Number two, I'm going to run through these. That way the video is not too lengthy. Number two, leopard wood. Look at that. Look at that leopard wood. You don't see a whole lot of that anymore. You've got the highly figured Birdseye slick handle. The diamonds in this one are made out of Juma, okay? So you've got inlays in these first 2 cues. I could be charging more money just based on that. Again, we're going to keep every one of them for only $1,075. You're not going to see these prices again. This is a pre-derby or during derby sale, and I don't even expect these to last that long. You've got the radial pin up top. Now, number two, for those of you that like the lighter cue, this is 14.6 on the butt weight. So again, number one is 15.7. This one's 14.6. Why is that? It's just a lighter wood. Again, cord with Purple Heart, but the actual species on the outside is a lighter wood. That's leopard wood and Birdseye. I love the way that came out with those diamond inlays in that cue. 3.6 ounce carbon fiber, 12.9. And then you have a maple shaft that comes up at 13 millimeter on this one. So the middle is leopard wood. And number three. Now, number one was my favorite. I know a lot of people are going to like number two. Number three was actually the one that Doug was the most fond of. That is a very, very, very nice piece of Mexican Cocobolo. Mexican Cocobolo. There are certain species of woods, when you're getting into custom cues, that the cue makers know are going to play really good. Cocobolo plays really good, okay? And this is some really good stuff. I'm trying to kind of give you an idea what that looks like on camera. There you go. See if I can zoom in for you. Look at the figure in that wood. So it's Cocobolo on the outside, Purple Heart on the inside. This cue right here has a weight of 15.5. Again, forward balance. You want the cue to have that forward weight. That way when you hit a ball, especially coming off of a rail, the front of the cue stays down, doesn't come up. So Mexican Cocobolo with the Birdseye Maple slick handle. You've got a 3.6, 12.9 carbon fiber shaft. Guys, you know what these carbon fibers cost? You're looking for even a cheap carbon fiber is going to cost you $400 or $500. Some of them are $600. You're getting this deal exclusively here at Crossroad Cues for only $1,075, including the carbon fiber. And then this maple shaft also comes up at 13 millimeters. They're going to be on the website if they make it that far, crossroadcues.com. Send me an inbox, DM me, PM me, send me a telegram. Just don't wait a long time. Every time we get these Douglas Moores in, they just never last because he gives you so much bang for your buck. Doug makes just about everything on the cue in his one-man shop in southern Indiana. Doug's a really good pool player before he is anything, so he knows how to make a cue play strong. There's a very good reason why we sell so many of Doug's cues, but you see very, very, very few of them come back up on the resale market because when people get their hands on them, they want to keep them. The tips on these are, I believe he calls those Ultra Skin Fire tips. So it's a medium Ultra Skin Fire. Send me a message. We are shipping out the same day or the next business morning. If you need financing, we do layaway here at Crossroad Cues, or we have the Affirm option where you can get as low as 0% APR for 6 months on our website. 1, 2, and 3. If somebody wants them all, hit me up. Crossroad Cues.